So this means, and this is just throwing this out here. If you go into the parking lot and you just start breaking windows, you're not responsible for that. It's the person whoever rented out the car and they ain't checked in the car yet is responsible for it. Does that make sense? Yo, YouTubians, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Marcus with Clutch Vacations. You know, one of your favorite travel agents. Now, guys, I have a story to tell y'all, and I promise you, it ain't good. I'm just gonna start off with it just like that. It ain't good. So, I'm going to tell you a story about me renting a car, which just didn't go right. Okay? So I decided to rent from Hertz. I've been renting for Hertz the entire year. With one of my jobs, I have to travel, so I decide to rent a car instead of putting the miles on my car, right? Makes sense, right? Smart. You're thinking. So I decided to book Hertz, and I've been booking Hertz for about a year plus more, right? I got reward points, everything. I'm gonna book about 4 or 5 cars just for business wise, you know, in 1 year. And then not saying about travel. Like if we want to travel and go somewhere, I'm just saying, yeah, let's book with Hertz too. So there's a chance where I can book about 8 cars within a year. Not bad, right? So the last time I booked a car, I brought it back just like I supposed to. Well, let me slow it down just a little bit, right? So they gave me this car. I kind of didn't want the car. I'm used to a certain car. I'm not gonna lie to you, and it wasn't that car. It is what it is, you know. I ain't gonna pay for the upgrade, so it is what it is. I'll run with it. So I take the car out, drive it up to Nashville, right? Because that's where I'm working at. I'm working in Nashville this time around. I drive around. I bring the car back early, right? So this is one thing I typically do almost each and every time. I record the car. I go all the way around the car and I record it with my phone. Get a video evidence of, hey, I'm giving you the car back the way I found it. To be exact, I'm giving it back to you a little bit better because this car had crumbs and everything else in it. But, you know, it is what it is, right? So I go to the front desk. I drop my keys off, and they was like, "Hold on, wait. You came back early." I said, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I did." They're like, "Wait, you get a discount for coming back early," and that's something I need y'all to recognize. We're gonna do an entire video about renting vehicles. Y'all got to wait for that. But she says you get a discount for bringing the car back early. Okay, great. So I gave her the keys. She gave me my paperwork. I said, "Do you need anything from me?" She said, "Nah, you're good to go. Thank you for renting with us, and we hope to see you again." I'm like, "You're going to see me soon, right?" So I head out. This is about 12 o'clock. This time is important. It's about 12 p.m. I leave. So I'm getting ready to rent another car because I have to go back to the same spot for work again. It's a little bit sooner, but it is what it is. I'm trying to get this work in, right? So I leave. I'm booking Hertz right now, right? I'm on the computer, booking my car. Boom. All right, I'm booked. No problems, right? I go to sleep. I wake up. I have a voicemail. I'm like, interesting. And it's Hertz. I'm like, I wonder what's going on. So I listened to the voicemail, and it said, "Hey, the last car you rented, there's been some damage done to it. We sent you an email. We need you to fill out this damage report." Raggy? I was like, hold up. Ain't no way. And let me tell you guys, this is 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later, they called me. Now, I want y'all to visualize yourself, right? You give your homeboy your car, right? You like, "Hey, big dog, when you come back, make sure you got the gas tank, you know, filled up with what have you, whoop de whoop, and you know, it's all good." Bet. And your homeboy bring you back your car, and he says, "Here's the keys," and you like, "All right, bet." And you go outside and you see there's some damage done to your car that you ain't seen before, you gonna do what? Are you gonna wait 2 weeks later to tell somebody, hey, you damaged my car? Or are you gonna start punching numbers right then and there and say, hey, big dog, you need to come on back here. You damaged my car, right? What's logical, people? I think you know. So, anywho, I'm like, this is 2 weeks later. So I call them back. They don't answer. All right. So it's Friday. They don't answer. I call on Saturday. All the managers are out for the day. They won't be back till Monday. So you mean to tell me y'all running an operation 7 days a week and the managers don't work on the weekend? Crazy. But anywho, I like, all right, bet. I'll call back. So I called back on Monday. I asked to speak to a manager. The manager, they put me on hold. The manager picks up the phone and hangs the phone up. Could be an accident. I get it. It's Monday. It's busy. You got flights coming in and out. People in line. I get it, right? So I call back on Tuesday. Speak to a manager. The assistant manager's like, oh, I can help you. I'm like, all right, bet. They say I've done damage to a vehicle. They ask for the number. They ask for the confirmation number. I give them the confirmation number. Make sure y'all say y'all confirmation numbers, guys. And they say we can't find anything. I'm like, you can't find anything? We have no report of damage at all. Okay, interesting. So they say call this number right here. It's our customer service line. Call the customer service line and maybe she can help you. Okay, cool, bet. Call the customer service line. She picks up. How can I help you? I tell her my situation. I say, rented the car 2 weeks ago. I turned it in with no damage. Now they're saying they got damage on it. We need to work something out. And she says, well, I don't handle things like that. I'm sorry to hear that. She says, but if you fill out that paper saying there's no damage on it, then you should be straight. I said, okay, I just rented the car from you guys, coming up in about 2 more weeks. Am I good to go on that? They're like, yeah, you're good to go. You can rent from us. You're good. Okay, cool. So then I get another email from their claims office saying, hey, you damaged the car. How you gonna pay for it? Hold up, player. Hold up. Pump your brakes. What you mean how I'm gonna pay for it? I didn't do anything to the car. So I talked to the first claim person and I actually called. And they're like, well, this is a person that's on your case. We'll call her Carol. Carol's on your case, right? She's gonna do your case for you. Please speak to Carol. I'm like, okay, cool. They passed me through Carol. I tell Carol my situation. Carol's like, that don't seem right. She said, they said that the car wasn't turned in until about, these pictures didn't come in until about 3 o'clock. All right, break again. So I turned the car in at 12. You don't go out and look at the car, quote unquote, till 3. That's 3 hours. So we got 3 hours in between of me turning in the car, going home, eating everything, and then you finally go outside and look at the car. Now this is not like it's 12 in the morning, guys. This is 12 p.m. There was nobody in line. There was nobody in the airport. I was like, this is interesting. Ain't nobody here. And now they're saying it's my fault. Now, peep game. They have a clause saying, until they check out the car again, pretty much you're held responsible. So this means, and this is just throwing this out here, if you go into the parking lot and you just start breaking windows, you're not responsible for that. It's the person whoever rented out the car and they ain't checked in the car yet is responsible for it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense at all? Right? So when I give you the keys, I'm done with it. Whatever happens after me. So anyway, she was on my case. And then she says, all right, I'm going to see what I can do on my end. Then I get another email saying, hey, you owe this amount. And I was like, hold up, ain't nobody told me nothing. I ain't seen that one picture of the car being damaged. I ain't seen nothing, right? So I call again. They're like, oh, Carol is no longer on your case. We're gonna put Roger on your case now. So Roger is gonna be taking over your case. What? I like Carol, because Carol said I was in the right. I want Carol back. But anyway, I'm talking to Roger. I tell Roger the same story. Roger said, I see your point. Well, yeah, there's damage done to it. They documented it. I said, I haven't seen the pictures yet. I'm like, can you show me the pictures of the damage? Because I want to see what's damaged. Yeah. Yeah, we can get that to you, but do you have any photo evidence? I said, I do. I went around the entire car. I do. Now, guys, let me say this about my evidence, right? I went around the car really quickly. I didn't get in details. It wasn't Instagram, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't Instagram ready. It wasn't none of that. I went around the entire car because I knew there was nothing wrong with the car, right? I just want to show them that I brought your car back in one piece. I didn't get every angle of the car, okay? So they said it was windshield damage. And I was like, windshield damage? There was nothing wrong with the windshield. They finally tell me what the damage was. Windshield damage. Roger tells me. I think I call him Roger. We're going to keep his name at Roger now. Roger tells me. So Roger's like, yeah, there's windshield damage. You know, do you have any photo evidence? I showed him my photo evidence first. And he's like, well, do you have any other pictures of the windshield? Because that's what damaged. So you finally tell me what's wrong with it. So I show him pictures of the windshield of what I have. And he's like, yeah, we really can't see the damage on the windshield. None of these photos are showing the windshield. I said, all of these photos are showing the windshield. That's why I took screenshots of them. He said, well, it's not showing the part that's damaged. Can you show me the part that's damaged? He was like, I sent it to you. Roger, you a damn lie. You didn't send me no damn pictures. I done looked in my emails 13 times. I ain't seen that one picture. So then they said, well, we're going to dispute it and we'll let you know. I felt like it was 5 minutes later. They're like, yep, no, you're responsible for this damage. So guys, this story is to be continued because right now, your boy ain't paying. I have no evidence that I've done anything to the car. When I turned my other car in, I made them go back outside and look around the car. And that's maybe one thing that you guys want to start adopting into what you got going on when you rent a car, is to go ahead and walk around the car. You know, have them come out and walk around the car to visually see that there's nothing wrong with the car. So you guys aren't in the situation that I'm in, okay? This is just one thing. It happens. I'm not gonna say it doesn't happen. It's important to have insurance, which I do. It's important to have the car insured so there is no issue. My only thing is, and I get this from my mom, if I know I'm right, I'm gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So we just gotta fight this out until there ain't no more fighting. And I'm gonna let y'all know what happened. So that's all I got for you guys. This is my personal story. This literally happened in October. We're in November. We're still fighting on it. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. And I ain't got nothing else to say. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit the like. And if you know somebody that's gonna rent a car soon, make sure you share this so they can see it. All right. Until next time. Wait, I gotta close it out how I know to do it. Make sure you tell somebody you love them. Make sure you keep God first. Now, until next time, peace.